Whatever you're going through right now, you got this. Think about this, bro. The world is going to try to judge you. They're going to try to put a limit on your value. People don't care. People are selfish. Us as individuals, we all hold value. But see, a lot of people, they try to base that value on what we do, how we look, what we own, our net worth, right? But it's not more so really our character, right? A lot of people judge us, right? I'm here to let you know today, never again, and I mean never again, allow someone to place a value above your head. Let me say that again. Never again. I don't care how much that person means to you. I don't care how long you've known each other. I don't care what kind of emphasis you have or your thought process or that perception of that person. I don't care how that person or how you view that person. I don't care. Never allow someone to treat you like you're regular. Don't allow anybody to put a value on yourself. Don't allow anybody to put a dollar amount on your value. Don't allow it. At the end of the day, people come and go. At the end of the day, people change up. At the end of the day, God will never change up. You always have God. So regardless of who switches up, who doesn't want to be in your life anymore, first of all, who doesn't see your value anymore like you do. Because there's people out here who genuinely see your value. But sometimes we don't see the value in ourselves. It's because a lot of us have confidence issues. I'm not going to lie, I'm one of those people. And what I have to tell myself is it is okay to not be okay. But at the same time, God is in control. God has all power. Therefore, when you obey and you trust in Him, He places that value. You have value when you were created, right? Man and woman, we were thoughts. But we were created so different and unique under one God. But we were created with value. We were created with purpose. But people in the world will not value that, bro. People in this world will not value your purpose. People don't care. People are selfish. People don't care. Right? You've been working at a company for 2 decades, right? And guess what? You've given everything to this company. You put in blood, sweat, and tears with this company. As a matter of fact, you're at HR, whatever the case may be, manager, the highest in management. And somehow, some way, you get let go. You get fired. Right? But you put in all these years, but you get fired. Right? It's because what you did for them, yeah, that was good. But you weren't valuable enough for them to keep because that's how business is. That's how the world operates. Satan doesn't want you to see value in yourself. Right? And sometimes it gets in our heads, right? Because when somebody doesn't see your value, sometimes it gets in our head and emotionally and mentally it takes over. It's happened to me and I'm sure it's happened to you. And see, the problem with that is it starts affecting our energy. And when your energy is getting affected, it starts affecting your everyday living and your everyday grind and your everyday walk with Christ. Because here's the thing, it's so difficult to maintain confidence, right? It's a mindset thing. That's something Kobe Bryant had. That's something Michael Jordan had, right? These people, these players, these individuals had mentalities and emotional that regardless of who was coming at them or whoever was talking down on them, or regardless that they were going to play their game, that they were going to work hard, they were going to train, that they were going to do what they needed to do. That was a mentality, the Mamba mentality. That's what that represented. But see, every day when we go to our jobs and we talk to different people and we form relationships and bonds and everything like that, we struggle. We struggle sometimes because we get too deep. You get hurt, and then it seems like your value starts to drop. It seems like your net worth starts to drop. But when in reality, it's the position in your head that is telling you that you don't have value, or it's telling you that you're losing value, or that you don't even exist. Right? Don't let anybody ever treat you like you're regular. You know how much value you have. At the end of the day, you know where you've come from. You know what you've been through. You know God has brought you this far. God has accelerated you to this point. It is a blessing for you to be at this point. But God remembers the tough days. You remember the tough days. God remembers the hard times, the rainy days, the dark nights. You remember those nights too. And people who don't know a second of what you go through, who haven't stepped a second in your shoes, they'll never understand your grind. They'll never understand your story, your journey. The only person that understands it is probably your parents, if your parents are in your life, and but or your siblings, and God knows all the time. You know, but God knows. So yes, I know how it feels to not feel like you have value or you've lost value. But we have to get it out of our heads to allow other people to dictate our value. We have to get this mentality of not feeling enough or having worth out of our heads. 2025 is a year about growth. There's no more of this, you're not enough. There's no more of this comparing yourself. There's no more of this, oh yeah, like just because you get rejected, oh, it's over. There's no more of that because you're done, right? Somebody doesn't see your value. That's cool. Opinions are opinions. That's why they're opinions and not facts, right? Facts are proven. Opinions are just statements. Start living your purpose. Start living in your worth. And start living because you're special and God made you and designed you that way. I hope you learned something. Take this video, share it with somebody who needs it because I know somebody out here needs it. As always, Draco Sway out. God bless.